Hey, it's you again. Well, yesterday's video didn't go quite as planned for today. Set some traps, hoping to get a tasty squirrel, and went there today, and the traps were sprung, but there was no game in there. So today I'm going to show you some stuff here. It's actually gotten pretty chilly overnight. The winds picked up a little bit, and down here in the downstate part of Illinois, where we're forced to live by Chicago's cost of living, things get pretty tough sometimes. So I installed this wood furnace here a couple years ago. It's a couple years old now, and it actually took the place of my propane. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you how to start a fire safely. First thing you want to do, most importantly, is get your chimney checked. If you don't have access to it or don't have a brush to clean your chimney, hire somebody to do it. Have it inspected. It could burn your house down very easily. So what I want to do here is show you a few things. I got an accelerant that actually is made out of bean oil. I got a Pepsi can here that I've just cut in half and filled with a rag or a shirt of any kind that anything you can find. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually light this, and as you can see, it makes like a small torch. Now this will burn for a long time, somewhere around the 20-30 minute range. So what you want to do is you want to put it inside your wood stove over here. Set it flat. You're going to take some of these bigger logs here. You're going to build a little fortress around it. These logs will be what keeps the fire going as you get into the night, and you don't want to come down and put in any more little pieces. So we got one on each side here. That should burn for quite a while there. Now, this here is what you call kindling. Now, when I was a kid, everybody burnt wood. It was in the early 80s, and most of the fall season, all you heard was chainsaws. Everybody was getting ready for winter. That was back when you had neighbors and they helped each other out. Your neighbors might come over and help you split wood or whatnot. Nowadays, that's hard to come by. When you get a family member or a neighbor that helps you, usually they end up standing there with their hand out, and most of the time their response is it's just business. Well, it's not just business. That's a way of them saying, hey, I'm getting ready to screw you over and I want you to be okay with it. So anyway, with that being said, we're back to the 80s here with heating the house. So what you do is you take this kindling. By the way, when I was a youngster, I'd say about 4 years old, I used to go around and pick up some hedge sticks and put them in boxes and sell them to the neighbors. I made a pretty good little living like that when I was a kid. Got me some almond joys. Go up to the park in town and get in the tunnel and have me a little picnic. So anyway, here we go. What you do is you take this kindling and you make like a net across your torch there. You don't want to get it right in there. Take these little things here, and basically you're building like a little chimney for this fire to go up through. So you want air to get through it. You want the fire to have to move through the sticks. And it should take off pretty quickly here. Like I said, that little torch that we just made will burn for about 30 minutes. So you got 30 minutes of burn time here. So get that done. You want to open up your bottom here or your vents on a regular wood stove. Make sure your draft is open. And what's going to happen here is the more heat you produce, the more of a draft you're going to produce, which means you're going to suck more air out your chimney, which means you're going to get more air to the fire. So by that, your fire actually accelerates at 40% after it ignites. So we should start to see a little bit of a change here in the fire. There we go. We got some air coming to it. Now it's really starting to take off. You can see it kind of getting embers on it. Hear a little bit of crackling there. That means the wood is actually starting to burn and maybe pushing pockets of moisture out. That's what that cracking is. So about 2 hours from now, this should kick on and blow some hot air through the house. And I'd say by, I don't know, 4 hours after that, we're probably going to be opening our windows. But, you know, that's just what you got to do. It's either that or buy propane, and we're not going to do that. So now that's gotten going a little bit better. You can see the flames coming up through there. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in there because I got a few chores I got to do outside. I think that's going to be just fine. There we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and close this up. Push our slide back so that we have full access to heat the box. And we're going to go ahead and shut our door and let it do its thing. And that's how you do it.